In today's episode, the magic squares. Hi! If you had made it this far, it means you are curious about the magic squares. Okay, let's explore them further. Knowing its origin, as well as some examples of magic squares or how to make them. Let's start with the definition. A magic square is a square-shaped table made up of cells. A whole number is placed in every cell, so that the addition of the numbers of each row, each column, and two of their main diagonals has the same value, being called magic constant S. In this video, we are going to focus on normal squares. A magic square of order n is normal when its numbers are natural numbers from 1 to n squared. Now let's see an example where the addition of its rows, columns, and diagonals is 34. But where do these squares come from? Everything points to the fact that the first to discover the magic squares were the Chinese. Since the first magic square found is called Lushu. There is a curious legend which says that the magic square Lushu appeared on a turtle that emerged from the waters of the river Lo. The following geometrical configuration was found on its shell. The news about the magic squares was spread from China to India and afterwards to the West, probably by the Arabians. Now this story will stop in Nuremberg, Germany, around the year 1514. There, painter Albrecht Dürer made his famous engraving called Melancholia. In this work, we can find a magic square of order 4 made by the first 16 natural numbers of magic constant 34. If we draw on the magic square in the following quadrilaterals and also add up to the numbers of the vertices, we can see that all the additions have 34 as a result. But that's not all. In the two central cells of the last row, you can see the number 1514, the date when this engraving was made. Unbelievable, right? Next, we are going to show you some methods to make magic squares. So let's go! How can you make a magic square? No, it is not that easy, but almost. To make magic squares, there are different procedures depending on the order of the square that you want to make. There are certain rules to make magic squares of odd order, such as 3 or 5, and rules for squares of order 4, squares of order 10, etc. That is, it is possible to make a square of any order, but with different procedures depending on the square order. We are going to start by making a square of odd order, for example order 3. In order to do so, we are going to use the budget method. First, we draw the structure of a square, then we add the cells in all the laterals until we make a diamond. After that, we write number 1 on the upper end, and later we place all the numbers following the alternate diagonals of the diamond. Now, we only need to complete the magic square. But how? Just by following a symmetry. The upside cells from the upper part are meant to complete the lower part, and the ones from the lower part are moved to the upper part. Later, we will use the vertical symmetry in the same way. Now we are going to see how to make squares of even order. we will see how to make a square of order 4 in this example. Thus, we will make a square with numbers arranged in a consecutive order. Once we have done all this, we keep the central square of order n divided into 2, as well as the 4 squares of the corners of order n divided into 4. And that is how we get a magic square of order 4. Thanks for studying with this video, and see you soon in the next chapters. Bye!